Welcome to this little video that documents another part of our Kimberley adventure, where we set out to find what remains of a house that was built on the edges of the rugged Fitzroy River by a German guy that came to Australia to escape his war-torn country. Ultimately, Helmut Schmidt would live in this hand-built house for nearly 40 years, till the ripe old age of around 90, living predominantly off the land and more so the huge amount of fish, in particular barramundi, that inhabit the mighty Fitzroy River. He designed and built this house with a second-story attic to escape the massive amounts of water in the wet season that would flood around his house, trapping him for weeks at a time. It's a remarkable feat that one person could carry on living this way for so many years. He became well known in the area, and one good friend being none other than Malcolm Douglas, in which you can see one very rare piece of footage in his series as listed here, where Malcolm visits Helmut at his unique house and records their conversation. So enjoy as we go in search for Helmut's Shack on the remote Fitzroy River in the Kimberley area of Western Australia. The bus. Remember down, I know you would have heard Daniel said something about double-decker bus. Burnt out cars and double-decker bus. Didn't he? Yeah, he said it. Push that way out. There we go, now we've got to get a bit more of a bank up higher. Better for us. There's all cars right up there. Yep, I think you're right. Yep.
You're quite happy in here?
Yep.
Can we go up that way?
Where? So good morning and welcome to another day. Our campsite last night on the banks of the Fitzroy River, not far from Derby. In the barramundi fishing area. And crocodile infested waters. Paradise. And the sun went down last night. The tide was coming in. So much water activity. Fish jumping everywhere. The cows, the birds, everything as the sun went down into the night. All different sounds. Come this morning, the water's going back out and the birds, unbelievable. It's constant. Not too cold either, absolutely lovely. Look at that. The sun's rising up to another day. So in the beautiful Kimberley, we've just left our little campsite on the edge of the Fitzroy River. and continue up in a northern direction along its edges to a place I believe is called Helmut Shack, and a few remnants in the bush. An old double-decker, old bus anyway, converted to something that's all burnt out. A couple of car wrecks, lots of old engines on the ground, and a bit of a scoot around there, and yeah, continue on our way to find Helmut Shack, and yeah, whatever else is up in that northern. We're on the western side of the Fitzroy River, heading not far out of Derby, and heading northwards along its banks towards where it hits the ocean. So yeah, we'll see what we find. Yeah, I think so, aren't we? Well, we said follow the river around. So on our little trek up the Fitzroy River, we spotted our first crocodile, a real big one. Got a bit of footage, a few snaps of the photo, and show them to you. And we're continuing looking for Helmut Shack. I haven't got there yet, but the tide's coming in, the river's filling up.
Oh, it's turned around, has it? It's coming back in already.
Yeah, and water's, yep.
Oh. Well, so when we got up, it was going out.
So we ran into
Oh, watch the little bird.
a guy that's been camping here for a few weeks, and he's informed us of the he's a 5-metre croc that we've spotted, and every day he wanders over onto the bank to sunbake. And there was a bit of action here a few days ago where another salty wandered into his territory, and he took to him.
Didn't wander out.
And took the tail off this other croc, which was rendered, well, immobile at that stage with no tail, and then took to his head. And yeah, believe it was captured on video, so we'll be chasing that video down. But yeah, and bull sharks apparently are quite fond of this area as well. They've seen jumping out of the water quite a lot, spearing up to the surface to take whatever they can take. But that's yet to be seen for us. The Wild Wild West, Kimberley style.
I think he said go to the right.
Yeah, follow the river. Yeah, sure, I did too. Follow the track around the river. So we found it. Helmut's Shack. And there's
Was
a bit
his
of
name Helmut,
there's
was
a bit
it?
of yes, I think he's an old German bloke that was living here. And I'll dig up more of the story when we get back to Perth and put that story to this footage. So let's go and have a look. This place is all about. Tiled floors. Just a mangled pile of twisted steel, concrete, barbecue, an old oven, so now I know where all the tin sheets that were scattered on the drive on the way in here have come from. 2-story, remnants of a bed up there. Ladder, steel poles, concrete steps. I don't have a game to get out there. The remains of timber beams look pretty dodgy. A wall, corner of the building. Steel structure within mixture of concrete, render. Could have been a bathroom. Oh, possibly a bath. Yeah, like an old toilet bowl there.
The flood pushed it down?
Yeah, I reckon the floods would have washed a lot of those tin sheets and bits and pieces down. An old sofa bed, an old steel bed. This would have been some sort of veranda out here. Yeah.
Pretty amazing how he built it.
Amazing.
Is that a ladder to go upstairs?
Yeah, ladder there. I have to read up on more about how long this guy actually was here for.
Yeah.
Living, self-contained, off-grid, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Wow.
And I would suggest living off fish, catching out of the Fitzroy River right over there in the distance. That low tide at the moment. That's what he would have been doing. Survival.